Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Lisa, and I love makeup. I love everything colorful eyeshadow, especially indie brands. And I wanted to come on here and apologize to all of my subscribers that have stayed with me. I appreciate you so very much. There have been people who have unsubscribed, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm just grateful for everyone who has stayed and who has not unsubscribed, just because I haven't been posting. I have posted before talking about the depression and anxiety that I do have. I also have been extremely busy getting things started with my new job, which I started my new job last week at an amazing hospital here in Florida as a phlebotomist, and the orientation process was craziness. And now I'm training. My hours actually will be third shift from 7p to 7a, 3 days a week. So once my training's done and I get used to third shift, I have 4 days off. So during that time, I'll start posting again, and I want to apologize that I didn't get a chance to do music inside the makeup for February. I kind of did for TikTok. I just wasn't able to do the long form here on YouTube, so I'm so sorry about that. I really didn't think music inside the makeup was going to do as well as it has. Over on TikTok, they're like, hey, how come you didn't post music inside the makeup over on your YouTube? And I was like, oh gosh, I'm sorry. And I had chose Aerosmith because in all good intentions, I was going to do it. I just didn't get a chance to do it here for YouTube, so I'm so sorry. I had used the 2 indie brands and 2 palettes, Bella Beauté Bar and Blend Bunny Cosmetics, Dead Roses, which, y'all, they had just launched Dead Roses Volume 2, and if I can put a picture of it here, I will. I think I like the Volume 2 better than this. I am not a pinks kind of person, although certain pinks I do like on my skin tone. This one, absolutely stunning. Y'all already know, if you know Triple B, as I call them. Their formulas are amazing. I use a couple multi-chromes in here with the look, and if I did take a picture of the look, I'll put it right here, the look that I created for music inside the makeup. I used this one here, also used this one here. I think I've used these 3. So I used the multi-chromes in here, Kina or Machina, whatever this is, by Blend Bunny, and I used the pink, the 3 mattes in here. So that was music inside the makeup for February. However, I do want to do music inside the makeup for my YouTube channel here for you guys. So there will be 2 music inside the makeups coming up. One for the February to makeup on Aerosmith using these 2 palettes, and we're gonna recreate the look that I did, or it'll be just a completely different look, and I'll probably choose 2 different songs. For March, I'm choosing, well, you're gonna have to come back for that. So if you're new, hopefully you subscribe and like this video, share it out. Hey, we do have fun here. I hope you have fun. I figured we could do a look all as well with Angie's new palette from Singebeauty, the Succulent Dew. The packaging is so pretty. You see how she's meant for it to have like dewdrops, and it's like raised, and she loves the whole, matte touch feel. And that is the back. This is what she is giving if you have not seen it. So just beautiful. There's also 4 blushes, new blushes that she added to her line, and I will put them here again if I can. I didn't get anything but the palette for this time around, but I will be grabbing those 4 blushes. I have the other 4, the first 4 she came out with, and I have not yet been able to pick up any of her lip liners. Now, to be honest, it kind of surprised me because they are very cool toned. And a couple of them are a little gray leaning. And she's always going on how she doesn't care about gray on her. But so the liners were a little surprising. Not all of them. Of course, there's like an orangey type one, of course. And there's 9 of them. And to be honest, I'm only interested in 3. You can do a bundle on Singebeauty website for a bundle of 3. For this collection, for the blushes, she also came up with a bundle of 3 as well. They're just so beautiful. As you can tell, I love a glowy blush. I love highlighter. We could create a look together because it's been a hot minute. I hope you do come back for Music Inside the Makeup for March. And that one is going to be bittersweet. I'm going to be doing it for my brother. We'll talk about the band and we will create a look, but there will be 2. So with all of that yapping around, we're going to get into doing a look. I also wanted to mention that the new kind of Milani blush and bronzer, the baked blush and bronzer, these are really beautiful. Gorge, absolutely stunning. Love this. This one is called Berry Amour. It's very, I don't see where they're coming up with berry at all, because this comes out to like be a peachy, at least on my skin tone. It's buildable. Both of them are buildable. They're gorgeous formula. It's a baked formula, you know. There's a lot of kick up in this pan for the bronzer. You put a brush to this baby and it is a lot to kick up. But glowy, it's beautiful. It's what I'm wearing. I know I have a lot of blush on. I have blush blindness and I don't give a shit because I love it. So without further ado, I've used my Sigma base, and this is in Ignite. Usually I use my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, but I figured, hey, I'll switch it up. Let's see, do I want to do a teal look? I'll read you the names. We'll also swatch out the palette as well. This is Dew, Agave, Fog, Aloe, Avonia, I believe that is, Mist, Premia, Astridia, I'm assuming these are all succulent names, Drip, Rabea, Damp, Life Forever, Drop, Spiderwort, Opalina, and Bronzia, which is, this looks like it's black, but it's not. It is a very dark, deep plum, like purple, and it looks almost black. These are, she has a holochrome in here, of course. She always does give us a holo. That's gorgeous. That's Dew, and this is Fog. And this one is Mist. This pinky one, they're very, very creamy, like soft, buildable. This is my first look doing it with you guys. So pretty. Angie has amazing formulas. And I'm gonna say, once again, I feel like, and I think I mentioned it with the Paisley Hoot, I feel like these mattes, they're very pigmented. You're gonna see that they're gonna swatch like chef's kiss. Some of them feel a little drier, but in a good way, you know what I mean? This here, ooh, gorgeous. It's one of those clear base, and that is Drip, and this is Damp, and this is Drop. Ooh, that one's very, very creamy. And I love the fact that she always gives us different textures, different formulas. Look at how sparkly. And then there's that one like clear base. Stunning. And her mirrors are always quality. It also comes with a protector. your protector. And the box looks the same. Just really pretty packaging. And so agave. And you can see the imprints. They're like the succulents. So I thought that was cute. And then aloe. There's not a lot of kick up at all. I mean, look at that. That's one swipe wonders. One swipe wonders. And this is that pink Prenia. On my skin tone, it looks more of a mauve-y pink, which is gorgeous. Pan, it looks more pinky, but on me, it's like a pinky mauve. Beautiful. I hate this chair, and I apologize. Being leather, and it just squeaks, squeak, squeak. Astridia. And this beautiful one, which is a sequin matte, this pastel-y one, and it is Avonia, right? Avonia. And I know that Angie loves her pastels for her inner corner. She just loves a pastel moment, period. And then that lavender shade Rabia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful formula. Beautiful mattes. This color is, oh, these two deep, like this burgundy, which is Life Forever. And then this Opalina. And this dark plummy purple, which looks almost black, but it's not. Let's do this one first. And you can tell it looks like it's black, but it isn't. Sorry, that's my son. He has Tourette's, so the last two is this beautiful purple, which is called Spiderwort, and this is Drop. These two are just gorgeous together. And just kind of do one of these numbers just because I gotta put a little more just because I love this purple. So gorgeous. So that's Succulent Dew swatched out, y'all. It's gorgeous. Well done, Angie. Another banger. But we still have to put it on our lids. We are gonna do that together. So grab your brushes, your coffee, your toddy, your water, what have you. Maybe you have this palette, or shop your stash. Something similar to this color story, and come on back and let's create a look. Let's just do teal and purple together, why not? So I'm gonna go into that deep teal color. And I'm gonna put that right here. And bring it down, and like I said, this is the EOE, like so. And I don't care about blending or anything like that. I'm just gonna put the color down in the shape that I want. A little goes a long way, so start light first and build it up. And of course, we're hooded eye gals here, so I'm gonna make sure that I have that built up on my hood. And these are, as I'm tapping, this brush is blending formula is beautiful, blending beautifully so far. Like that. Just to deepen it even further, to build it up. Like that. Ooh, that's gorgeous. So I'm only gonna do one eye though. Is anybody shocked? No? Okay. So I'm gonna take the 4. I have to wash my brushes. Anybody else shocked about that? No. Okay. I'm gonna go into Agave, and then I'm gonna blend out with this one. So I'm gonna take the 4, go into Agave. Ooh. And I wanna put her here. And padding to blend her in. But I want it to be lighter here. Go in one more time. Her. Just to kind of build it up. And then I'm gonna come forward into the crease, into my swoop is what I call it. This right here. In the crease. And I don't care right here really because we're gonna put shimmer there anyway. Just making sure this is in the place that I want it on my hood and in my crease here. Because I am going to go back in one more time with the dark teal. And I think I'm going to put the lavender here on the inner part of my lid. After I clean my 4 off, I'm going to go into that teal first for a final time. And because that dark plum color is so dark that it looks black, I think I'm going to try to use it to deepen in the outer corner even further. I'm just going to use the same brush after I wiped it off and go into that lavender. Ooh. Oh, wow. Hello, pigment. Put that in my swoop all over the front part. I apologize about the TV. Like so. I'm going to go in one more time. That is a really beautiful pastel lavender. It's just, especially on my skin tone where I don't have to use a white base. This is true to pan, for sure. This one here. And I want to put that out here. I'm going to hold my brush a little further out so there's less pressure. Like that. The 6. Soften this a bit. Like that. Pencil brush here. And my E07, which is the flat brush. And I'm going to take this pencil, and because I don't want this dark plummy to get away from me. And you do see the creasing right here with the, So I'm going into that dark, dark plum that looks black. I'm gonna have to fix that. And just a sliver. I'm gonna pull that in. Just to make it even more deeper. I really, really like that. I'm gonna take that lavender and I'm gonna come in here. Like so. Also bring this, connect it in the middle here. Now I'm gonna take the flat brush and I'm gonna go into that teal color. And I am gonna run that on my lower lash line and in my waterline, and I don't suggest anybody do that. Make sure I'm connecting it here too on the outer corner, like so. I'm gonna go into that dark plummy color. Go right underneath that, but I want to connect Cosmic Beauty Magic Wand. I'm going to take that light blue and sequin that. I'm going to start here and then blend. One more time. Like that. That is gorgeous. And I'm gonna go into this shimmer, which I think I'm gonna put on my brow bone too. This one, which is Drip. And put that right here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull that right here. Just right up here, that's all. Trusting the process, you know, as always. I'll take my Fantasy Cosmetica, this flat brush that I always use, and I'm gonna put that same shimmer. Oh, looks like we got a hair. And I'm gonna smoothing her out here. Someday I'll get a microphone that will cancel out all of the background noise. Just hopefully that'll be someday soon. Like I've always said, our ceilings are high and everything echoes in this house. I really, really like that. And I think for, please excuse me, I need to finish doing my nails. This one here, which I think is gonna be great. There's this like powder blue one that I think would go pretty well. Yeah, and then these are the like little multi-chromes from ColourPop. Kind of ombre that, like that. I think that's really, really pretty. That, in my opinion, is so pretty. Oh. Amazing, Angie. Amazing. Period. Period. You go, girl. I'm excited to see what's next because I have a feeling that there's another launch coming sooner than we think. I think I'm gonna try to use my finger. this one here, which is Fog, drop. So this one and this one. All right, I'm gonna go into the purple one, which is drop first on the inner portion. Here. Ooh. Yeah, that is so pretty. Teal blue. Just put that here, right? I'll take the teal and put that here. Now there is some fallout because I didn't use glitter glue and I'm not using the brush yet. And I will spray the brush. Not a lot at all. So I'm going to use the flat brush here, I think is a 9. And I am going to spray this. So I'm going to go back into drop. A little more. That is so pretty. And then I'll go into the light blue. Like I always say, this brush is amazing. Picks up product amazing. It also melds your, your shimmers so beautifully. And now I'm gonna go into that teal. And I'm gonna use that dark plummy color to blend into the shimmer. If my lighting is good enough or not in here. It's just, these are gorgeous shimmers. They really are. I do wish she would have put a darker, like a dark purple multi-chrome or a dual chrome in here with the EO1. And blend that into that shimmer. I'm going to take the dark plummy color and blend that in just on the outer corner, just like so. And just finagle by blending, by patting and pulling that in a little bit. And I'm going to take the tip of the EO1, and this is another reason why I love this brush. I'm going to pull that color into the crease. Like that. And that, my friends, is the look with the Succulent Dew. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. She was able to keep it at $45. And I absolutely love this. I'm just going to put some mascara on. I'm not going to bother with a lash, but you know me. So I'll be right back. And here's the final look, everybody. I did put a lash on. I'm like, this look has to have a lash. It just has to, yes. My lip combo, I had used the Saw from Glamlight, the lip liner on that, and then I used a little bit of the Nomad from the Witches, the Witch Salem City fuchsia, a little bit to top, but also from ColourPop. I kind of did a menagerie of different things here. From the Frosty the Snowman, this pink. I thought, you know, why not? And then threw a little bit of this on. And then went a step further. Yes, you know me. I just got this a little while ago. It's another one of the e.l.f. lip oils glosses. And this has got like a blue tint to her. So it's pink with like blue frosty on top. What do you think? Bravo, Angie. Another just stunning, stunning look. Definitely goes with my earrings and my necklace. With that, y'all, I am so, so sorry once again. Hopefully, if you're new, and you subscribe and stay a while. And to all of my subscribers, thank you once again so, so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And with that, I'll see you next time.